Captain, we're sinking! We're sinking! Jenkins, for the last time, we're on a fucking submarine! Hello everyone. Welcome to NieR Replicant, and what actually may well be the final episode of it. Maybe. Maybe. We may well be on the final episode of this, because... So, don't know if people know, or if, well, I think I actually might have informed. So, at the end of the last session, we got to the end of Ending C, and started Route D. I confirmed with Pokey, who is very well up on this, because Pokey knows pretty much everything there is to know about NieR Replicant. And knows, how to deliver that information in a non-spoilery way. So, of course, I'm going to ask Pokey, is there going to be anything different in Ending D apart from the final cutscene after making the choice? And they've told me, no, there's no difference whatsoever. So after last time I streamed this, I don't think I did it immediately. I think I actually did it until after Ghost of Tsushima. I basically loaded up with NieR Replicant, and I went through the second part from the very beginning of Ending D to the final save point in the game in an hour and a half. I have gotten every single speed-related trophy so far, apart from the speedrun the entire game one, and apart from the bosses I have yet to fight. So yeah, that didn't take as long as I thought it was gonna. Which means that, and also I'm still on normal difficulty, which means that when I'm going through on my speedrun thing, if I set it to easy, I will be able to just get through really easily and just skipping cutscenes. It will make up for the additional time it'll take to beat each boss. I even did Wendy really easily first try. I didn't have to retry any of the bosses. I saved before each of them just in case I needed to reload, but I didn't need it. Did not need to reload them. However, though, whatever happens after Ending D, I will not be going on to the next game this stream. Mostly because the next game is hopefully going to be Drakengard. Drakengard, as we found out on Sunday, requires the PlayStation 2 emulator. The PlayStation 2 emulator I have requires a PlayStation 2 BIOS. I don't have that, because I did not know I would need one of those, and my PlayStation 2 is still over in that bag. So I need basically between now and next week, if we get this finished, which I'll probably do it between now and next week anyway, go and get the BIOS dump from my PlayStation 2 so I can get the emulator working. I don't know why, every time I'm indicating towards my PC, I'm not anymore indicating that. But that is the tower. I'm indicating that, which is my tablet. I was like, this may be like a display monitor for me, but that's not the PC. That's the most recent peripheral. Also, I may have added another command, because I realised that every single one of my Twitch mods had a command, apart from Sharky. And Sharky, I didn't have one because I thought, well, they're my admin on the Discord server, and it also makes sense for them to have the admin privileges and moderation privileges here. So they've been that. But I thought, you know what, I've given Sharky their own command now. So if people want to check that out, I'm proud of it myself. It will annoy the piss out of them. It's !Sharky spelled SHARKIE. It's kind of funny. There you go. Admin shark do 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 do. Admin shark do 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 do. Admin shark. And I've noticed that you saying Lydia needs one. Lydia has one. Lydia got one, I think, during the Spirit of the North stream. Because wait, now that Lydia is actually one of my mods, she needs a mod command. And about that time, she actually already, she puts what is in tech, what is there. She types that in, so I just copy and paste that, and that's her command. Lydia, making life awkward for everyone since 1989, and this stream lewd since 2021. Oh yeah, Taurus 1 is Torium. The tiniest molecule, if you don't trip over them, will see your shins. Yep. There's also... Oh, wait. Which one is... I think Mal's got one that's just Mal. And then also Zero, you've got your one as Zero, exclamation mark Zero. And then the mods one is either exclamation mark mods or... It's Tixia now. Yeah, Tixia. Tixya. Sussy bottom potato! Oh, no, yeah, there it is, yeah. There are, Mal. A sleepy sussy bottom potato with a liking shoulders at the end there, yeah. There you go. Wait, what? I went into Stream Elements, I put in Tixia as a new variant, and I took the old Tixie one out. What the fuck? I mean, the content of the command is still the same. It's still, I haven't changed that. It's just, Tixia is the one it should be now. But yes, my mods are a collective of people who with questionable sanity, that support me and keep this place safe, but not in the least bit pure or sane. And of course, Zero. Do I smell burning? Someone checking Zero quick. Yeah. Oh, I've been spending so much time on Warframe. I really have. I haven't wanted to, but I've ended up doing so. Mostly because this Wave Rider quest that I've been doing is like, it's really simple, but it's really annoying. And at the end of it, you get the blueprint for a Warframe, and getting the parts for the Warframe is probably arguably one of the easiest ones. I don't have to go and do high-level missions. I don't have to go and do syndicate things. I don't have to get standing. I actually can't remember what it is that requires the parts, but it's not that difficult. So I thought, you know what? It's now one of the very few Warframes that exist that I don't have or haven't mastered, so I'm going to do that. There's also a Prime Warframe that's around at the moment. There's several Prime frames around that I want at the moment. There's Neza Prime and there's also Nidus Prime. Those two exist. Like, ooh. Right, let's go all the way up to the top, catch up some chat, and then we'll jump in. That's a lot of chat. Hello, welcome DJ. First, also time to get sad. Yeah, most likely. So I will be skipping all the cutscenes on this until we get to making the choice, because skipping the cutscenes is the only way to actually get the time-related achievements, because the trophies, the boss fight, it actually includes the cutscene as part of the boss fight timing, which is stupid, but meh. Hello, welcome, Zero. Oh yeah, when you wrote that message, like, well, your nephew is not eating. I was like, what? Who on earth do you mean? It took me a good couple minutes. Oh, Adonis. As long as he's drinking more water than usual. He's been sleeping in the cubby by my pillow most of the last couple of days. Yeah, the end of that message really caught me. I was like, who the fuck is that? Who on and what? And then just clicks like, oh, it's a kitty. It's Adonis. Poor thing. Hello, welcome, Torian with Bing Bong. He was fine on Christmas Eve and Christmas. Started that up after that. His development point was this afternoon. I hope he's okay. I hope he's just feeling a bit. I hope all it is he's feeling a little bit miserable, and he just needs a little bit to recover. Cats supposedly hide when they feel like they're about to die, but he's not doing that so far at least, and also no peeing outside the letterbox yet. Don't think any of my cats have done that. No, my cats always my cats who haven't died because of an accident have always stayed nearby. The few that there have been when I've been around, and my parents will probably know more about that because they've had more of the cats around. Yuri didn't hide when he's dying. It is sick as just possible. Yeah, my cats have been like that more often than not, apart from the ones who have died via accident. As a former feral turned detention horse, so would he hide? Would he stay close for comfort? Knowing him and knowing what you told me about him, Zero, I think he would be staying close. But also, I don't think that's what it is. I think it may be something smaller than that. It genuinely sounds to me like he might have an issue with his stomach or something in his digestive system that just needs some medication or something to be worked through. Doesn't sound like it's something massively serious to me. However, I'm not a vet. I I know someone who's a vet tech, but that's as close as my expertise in the veterinary world goes. You are doing the right thing by looking after him and getting him to a vet. Someone, a professional who can, you know, say what is actually up. Someone didn't hide either. Yeah, don't think any of my cats definitely didn't. I wish him sleeping by my pillow so much to be comforting on us at the moment. It could be that he's just seeking warmth. It could just be that it's cold and, you know, he's picking up on all the down vibes that are usually going on around this time. He's just, you know, trying to help. Could be that. With his sleeping by pillow. Thank you for the hydration, my DJ. I like that spine have lined with a Sherpa quilt and pillow, so him and sister will be comfy when they sleep there. So it sounds like it's more, you know, the lack of food, the lack of eating, and the more focus on drinking that is the actual issue or the actual cause for concern. And that does sound like he might have eaten something that hasn't agreed with him, or there might be like an issue somewhere in his digestive system which can get cleared out. It sounds like that, because that's how it's always unfolded with any of the cats I've had who have had similar situations. It's never been anything large, I don't think. No, it's always been something that's easily fixable. DJ, your farm works on I know I'm trying to say Animal Crossing, but my brain keeps going to Assassin's Creed. I do not know why. Glad to that. Woodrun, hello and welcome. Do not apologise for introducing any potential earworms. I mean, if even the Emperor can't shut them out, what hope do the rest of us have? Yeah, that's true. I've been listening to that track so much. It's only a couple of minutes long, and I know it is definitely, you know, in-game music from Chaos Gate. I've not even installed Chaos Gate, but listening to it like just really reminds me of Chaos Gate. It's like, oh. Also, I didn't actually get that far in Chaos Gate when I originally played it. I played too defensively. When I was young, Chaos Gate, I was too defensive. I was too defensive in Chaos Gate and XCOM. I wouldn't do the whole thing of, you know, going and searching them out and, you know, going ahead. I would try and hunker down and wait for them to come to me. Which doesn't work in Chaos Gate, because the enemy do the exact same tactic as well. It's like, well, now I've got nothing I can do, because I can't throw grenades at them, because I'm out of grenades. I can't see them, and they're out of range for the ones I can see. And it's like only on mission 2 or 3 I think I got to. So when I do play it again, I'll be playing it more like XCOM. Like I play it now, which I play more aggressively. Well, I play cautious aggressively. So basically what I tend to do is my tactic with XCOM is you have your 2 movement pips. And if you attack, you get, you know, you lose all of it. Now, what I've seen a lot of people do is they will dash and they will use both movement pips on one soldier and then do the same with the next one and the next one and the next one. I try to do that, but the number of times that I have done that with all of my soldiers and then I've dashed one of them slightly up ahead and he triggers an enemy encounter, and then my squad's kind of fucked. So what I do now is I do single pip movements. So, okay, how far can you get on 1 pip of movement? You can get to there. Okay, that's cover. Go there. Next one, 1 pip of movement, 1 pip of movement. So basically, at all times, my entire squad is able to react to an alien encounter being triggered. And it works. It doesn't work so well when the timed missions come up, which is why I didn't like XCOM 2 all that much. It's like, you have 3 turns in which to do this. Well, that really screws with the way I play games. Yeah. So hopefully, I will be able to... When I do get around to playing Chaos Gate again, I will actually be able to get through it this time. He likes being there when he goes to sleep half the time anyway. He also usually just likes to move the pillow and my arm to be held in between. He's always nowhere buttoned the cubby last couple of days though. Does sound like maybe he's a bit low on energy dealing with whatever's going on with him, but yeah. Get him to that vet appointment and see what's going on with him, just to make sure. Also, if you ever need to, message me, I'm here, Zero. You know I am. He also usually runs for treats when the bag shakes ever since he learned what a treat bag is, but he's ignored them the last couple of days. Yeah, does sound like it might be something to do with food. You might have eaten something that's not agreed with him, or something might have got stuck, or something. But yeah.
Sorry, important announcement.
What's that? Oh! Great! yeah, it's not much can we do. Right.
Alright, I'm gonna call. Sorry.
It's alright.
Let you know now before.
No, I appreciate it, thank you. As he roughly is like 3. Should be in good health though, overall. It's not in good shape though. He's the one that healed from being hurt badly by a car when still on the streets before we took him in. Cats are supremely resilient though. They really are. So it's just a cold and he'll be okay. Yeah. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like to me, like, it's something minor that will be cleared up. It's just, sapping his energy at the moment. When he collects long bone, the upper right arm is gone and the muscle calcified to compensate for it. Heart in the wrong place because of impact. Yeah, poor thing. Poor little Donus. But he doesn't feel it besides arthritis because it's healed. Assumed it happened when he was approximately 1 or so because 2 minutes 2. Yes, that's right. About right. Because I'm silly? Yes. Yes, I am silly. Yes. Otherwise, I've probably been put down for been too much training. Yeah, this is true, which is makes perfect sense. And now we're talking about the commands. The leading he was on just like arthritis kicks his ass sometimes. Yeah, just need to be understood. Yeah, let's go through all of them. Yeah, yeah. Everyone gets their own ones. I'm gonna have to have a look at the Tixia one. It might have been that for some weird reason it didn't save, but I definitely went on to Stream Elements and did the change. It might not have saved. Yeah, updated. Yeah, Stream Elements being lame. Yeah, as usual, as usual. And then finish off with the serious one. I was curious what chat would describe you as. No idea. No idea, actually. My brain immediately went to Swedish. Yeah. Yeah, sweet and generous individual. Yeah. Yeah, sweetish, because, Swedish. Yeah, I like that. Learn the hard way, you don't want to hide in a closet in Tanglewood on pro difficulty right now. There's some kind of bug where the ghost can still tell if you're in there, even if you break line of sight before you hide in it. Had to remind myself that you play Phasmophobia a lot there, Zero. I was looking and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What on earth? Like, the only thing I could think of that I had personal experience with, even slightly close to that, was box, I've forgotten now. Hunt Showdown. I'm very certain that's not the kind of game you play there at all. Playatorian, Swedish, yeah. Sorry, sorry to hear that, sorry, Ian. Because sure to ACNH. That's true, yeah. Takashade Whitney, hello and welcome. Thank you, Zero, for throwing up the rules, the social and Discord links. DJ, I was trying to get nightmares to spawn in Prey, but I don't get why. I get punished when I turn into them. I thought if you turn more into them, I got left alone, but no, get nightmare in your face. No idea. You're way further in Prey than I managed to get before giving up, because, oh god, that game's agonisingly slow for me. Could not get into it. So it's supposed to be a horror game. Did not feel even the slightest small amount of threat. I was like, oh, okay, fine. Just trying to do it for a spooky stream. Just didn't work out. Right. Now, with chat caught up with, don't think there's anything else I need to do. And yes, as also you can see, the total playtime is still maxed out because, yeah. I was wondering if it was just really badly timed when I saved it, or, really well timed, but no. It is maxed out at 99 hours played. Right, let's go into this and get things done. And I need to remember to skip dialogue and cutscenes. Especially for boss fights. The thing is, I don't know which part of Deviler and Poplar counts as boss fight. It can't be both the entryway and the later bit on. Because the later bit on is after you deal with Goose. Now I'm curious. I'm curious to see if I've actually already got a achievement for killing them quickly. I should have done. Gretel, Berserk, Kaine, P33, Wendy, Rock, Louise. There we are. Drove off Devil and Poplar within 3 minutes. Okay, yeah. So that's the first thing. So I have done that. Then it's Goose. Then it's Devil and Popola again on 3.5 minutes. Grimoire Noir with 1.5 minutes. Shadowlord with 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Berserk Kaine with 3.5 minutes. And then that will be all the speed ones we do. I've only got one save file on it, so if I don't get in any of these, I am going to have to, reload. Which is going to be annoying. I mean, technically, I suppose I could. I could go back and, do it when I do my fast run through, but I don't know.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
You cannot turn back from this point. Continue. Yes, you can. I've done it accidentally. I honestly thought I'd broken my game when I turned back. Like, you could just go back to the village. It's like, yeah, alright then. Just went back to the village. Like, oh, okay. You were not kidding. And I've just realised the similarity between those corridors and the end part of NieR Automata. I've only just realised that. I'm fairly certain this has links to Drakengard. It would not surprise me either. Don't have Pokey at the moment to help provide the gaps in the lore, so unfortunately everyone is going to be on my interpretations of things, which, as we all know, is completely and utterly fucked.
Yeah.
Why did you? How can that you?
Well then, it seems the way is open.
I love the little bits of skip dialogue that you get through. Okay, so this boss battle I don't really need to worry about going quickly, because I've done this one quickly. It's already been done.
Hey, this even. No.
Devil, what's happening?
Sorry, this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so, until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it. Kill him.
We never thought we'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Weiss. You are a traitor.
And that's it, I think, for that boss fight. Yep. Wow, that's that portion of it anyway. Skip.
They copied my powers.
Ah, shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Weiss! Are you alright?
Devil, Popola, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the shades?
There we go.
Devil and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Weiss?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be...
Weiss?
Do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfect.
Sadly, that floating dialogue, there's no way to skip it, as you probably can see.
I hear a waltz.
I think doing the speed through is also going to be helped by being on PS5, because, the loading screens are next to nothing. There we go.
It certainly is a grand affair.
It's one of these two. I think it's these ones who turn first. Yep, there we are.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Remember when these enemies actually used to give me some trouble? And then I got OP as fuck. I've gotten so overpowered in this game that for doing the farming, if you put it on hard mode rather than normal, supposedly drop rates start improving. So I did that. And I had next to no difficulty at all between them. I couldn't see me taking any more damage, things were dying just as quickly. I was like, oh, I think I really have broken the game by farming too much. To which I say, whoops. I think the only bit of problems I would actually have is doing the World of the Recycled Vessel, the third door, on hard. I think that one actually might give me a issue. Might.
Damn it! It won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good
Foxx!
Oh, right. Yes, good plan. Let's go.
Protect Kaine for us.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Ha! Health salve.
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Love doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool.
Let's see if I can actually get through this without having to fight them.
Are they off? These things are freaking me out!
I mean, they're still pleading with me the same way.
Kaine! What's wrong?
Oh, Emil's attacking, that's be why. Pokey, hello and welcome. Salutations, it's like Pokey of the Red Eye.
We need to help Kaine.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't actually change at all.
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Your heart is different. It ain't hatred, and it ain't sadness. What's going on here, sunshine?
How should I know?
Kaine.
Oh, and hello and welcome.
Are you all right?
Is this the final playthrough?
I'm fine.
Quite possibly going to be the final stream, yes.
Move on, all right?
Interesting.
This is going towards ending D. And then whatever happens, happens after this. And then it'll be Drakengard. But Drakengard will have to wait until I can get the BIOS from my PS2 to work. And then hopefully it will work on stream. If it does, awesome, we'll go to Drakengard. If it doesn't, NieR Automata. Or maybe Drakengard 3. Fingers crossed. Yeah, hopefully the issue that I had on Sunday with trying to get Drakengard 3, well, the PlayStation 3 emulator to work, doesn't permeate. Because, my word, all the installation on that just killed my connection completely.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
I actually just think
Keep going.
that Vice calling Kaine by her name then, I think that's the first time he actually does it. In the entire game, that he doesn't call her Hussy or something like that.
This way. Move.
Fingers crossed, yeah. Fingers firmly crossed.
Up here.
And now the part of the boss fight that cannot be cheesed, no matter how high your level is.
How can we deal with this thing?
Please hurry.
Doing my best, Emil. Someone left boxes here, and you two ran ahead of me. You two could have completely destroyed these boxes for me. You could have done that. Did you do that? No. Honestly, starting here, not ending D itself will make next stream the last one. Ah, fair. Yeah, I couldn't decide any other. This is the last save. This is the last save point in the entire game. The only other way I could have done it was to have gone on earlier.
Attack incoming.
No, before stream, done all these boss fights, and then paused it at the point of making the choice to ending D. Which, that would have been a logistic nightmare. And also, I wasn't even thinking of doing that. That never even entered into my mind to do.
Oh, you pissed her off now.
There's literally nothing more I could do. All I've got to do is keep beating up Goose until the men in the mask intervene.
Just like you, sunshine.
At the very least, we're skipping all the cutscenes between here and ending D.
Hate is just another crush for you.
Hey now.
Which
You're in pain, you're lonely, no one likes you. So you try
Which
to
would
hide it in
suggest, then,
violence and hate.
that whatever comes after
I'm not like that at all.
ending D
It's okay.
is substantial enough to take up a whole nother part of the stream.
But just realizing that isn't going to help.
Lydia, hello and welcome.
It's too late for us now. It's too late for everything. We're too far gone, you and me. That's why we...
You come in with a boring boss fight. Not even sorry for that one. There we go. Did you really expect better from me, Lydia? Did you really?
You are correct.
He was hoping for better. I mean, if it was any other kind of animal, I could have asked, if it was for real. And you missed the joke that I told at the very beginning of the stream.
My friend.
Yeah, I forgot I actually used recovery potions at one point. I still have that Lunar Tear in my inventory, which does the same as a recovery potion. I haven't used it. Wait. Yeah, all HP. I was wondering if it was better than the recovery potion because it does mana as well, but no, it doesn't. Oh well. Right, now, this bit I think it's Devil and Popola time. Now we're actually going for a trophy.
Devil.
Oh, it killed that.
I don't know at what point that actually... what point the boss fight actually technically starts. But, you know, just skip all this stuff as much as possible. I think it probably starts at the beginning of that cutscene. The timer, anyway. Ow.
You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No.
Speedrun depression, let's go. Yeah.
Please, don't do this, Popola! You and Devil were like parents to me!
Those two
I'm up.
watched the
Yes, Lydia?
world wither for time
Oh, shit.
immemorial. The coolness of such flames is difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
Yep. Nope. Better give me that fucking trophy. See how the fox in Minecraft snort. Oh my god, that's adorable. Yes! Soul Crusher. Defeat Devil and Popola within 3.5 minutes. Ooh, okay. Next is Grimoire Noir within 1.5 minutes. The old RPG habit of the same one's most powerful healing items and then credits. Yep. I mean, to be fair, I used 2 health recovery potions there. Minecraft became infinitely better with the inclusion of axolotls. I don't know. They tend to ask a lot of questions. Yes, read for me. Your anguish sustains me. Well, you know, I actually was taking damage. My health bar wasn't moving, but I was taking damage from those hits. What, they axe you to die? I don't know why I do that either. It's a very old habit of mine. It's like, ammo box on the ground, item you can pick up. But, you know, I'm full on it. I'll just expend a little bit so I have to use it.
Here, strike hard, hold nothing back.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
There's Foot Burner. That was within 1.5 minutes. Shadow Lord next.
Be careful.
I know!
Hey, Sunshine. I ain't certain about this, but I think your heart is... bunch of white light now. What the hell's going on here?
I can't tell, Tyler. You're not the only voice in my life anymore. I've experienced fear, hate, and no sympathy. I'm a curse, a freak. I know that. But guess what? He still accepts me. He still forgives me.
Oh, come on. You're doing this for him?
I'm tired of this world and everybody in it. But I'll become his sword one last time.
Take away the fucking progress lock on his health bar! Jesus Christ!
Vice, you alright?
Naturally, I am as fit as a fit.
This is not even doing all that much damage to me. It's literally the knockback that's more annoying than anything. There we go. That's not even the end of the thing, because there's the mid-scene cutscene.
Kaine, watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore
Have to
to
pronounce the
protect my
neat too.
sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they will stand aside or be cut down. Now come on, let's finish this. Vice, what's wrong?
What's wrong is your progress logging me again in a time-sensitive fight!
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing?
I would if you would stop talking and let me actually do some damage. Jesus Christ!
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live. Shadow.
You fuck. That better have done it. Yep, the once and final king. Shadow with 4 minutes 20 seconds. Okay, now it's Berserk Kaine. You also tell the local squip population in Minecraft.
I'm gonna swallow you up, sunshine.
What's a squip?
Swallow you up.
Kaine?
I
Squid. Yeah, sure. Sure. You meant squid. Sure you did.
Well, hell, sunshine. It's not like I can stop it. When gestalts go out of control, they lose their minds. Both of our memories will be completely overwritten.
Kaine!
Let me fight then! Jesus Christ!
Damn it! We have to do something. I won't! We made it this far because you were with us, Kaine. I'm who I am today because of you.
This is just getting annoying.
To give up on you. I'm not going to abandon someone I love. I'm going to save you. I swear it!
I said, listen! There's a way to save Kaine's life, all right? But you're gonna have to make a difficult decision.
Do whatever it takes.
When the time comes, I'm going to pin Kaine down. And as soon as I do, you need to stab him in the heart.
No, I can't.
Now she's gone invincible. She's actually gone invincible. There we go. Now she's hittable again. What the fuck? This game is really bad sometimes. Yes! Try and kill this boss in as quick as time as possible. Actively stops you being able to do that. There we go. Defeated within 3.5 minutes. Now comes ending D. Because a librarian is a cure villager. His trade for squid inks went from 5 inks and emerald to 1. Oh, yeah, I can see then. I can see why. What should I do? Sacrifice your own existence to make Kaine human again. Ending D time.
You'll disappear from this world. Your sister, your friends, everyone in your life will forget you. You and any sign that you ever existed will be erased. But in exchange, Kaine will return to her mortal life.
If you choose this option, all your save data will be erased. Are you sure about this? Yes. Even if you elect against it this time, you can always return to this section by clearing the game again. Are you still sure about this? Yes, Yoko Taro. All save data will be erased. You can only choose this option once. Are you really sure about this? Yes, Yoko Taro. This is your last chance to change your mind. Are you really, really sure about this? Yes, Yoko Taro, for the 4th time. Do it. Oh my god. Enter the name of the player to be erased. Ah. I was going to name my character something completely weird, unintelligible, and random that I couldn't remember. Fuck's that game, I agree. Confirm. The correct name was entered. Thanks. All save files will be erased. Ah, it is all save files. I'm glad I didn't try and do the speed run alongside this. I thought it was just the first one. Oh. Excuse me. Wow. I was at 72% word completion. My fish! The tutorials I never looked at. Ah, documents. My words. Of all things to be to be sad over, it's the fish. I spent so long fishing up all those fishies. Go all the fragments. No data. No data, gone. Gone. Save data has now been wiped. Thanks, Yoko Taro. Thanks.
Are you all right?
Yona?
It was you. The one who helped me, I mean. Wasn't it?
PS5 goes as well.
Thank you
so much.
Yoko Taro, you can take my save data, you can take my games, but you'll never take my PS5.
Glad you're okay.
All trace of me will be erased, will it?
I mean,
Will it,
you
Tyrann?
defeated the Shadow Lord and everything, but you
Yeah.
don't look happy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I don't.
This is a lunar tear. How pretty. Are you crying?
Yeah. I guess I am.
Aww. Next Yoko Taro game, he personally comes to your house and drinks all your alcohol. Yeah. Yeah, I can believe that. Maybe Tyrann gave himself Soji Cream or something at least. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like him.
It's like I just found something special. Something very special.
And that is it. That's ending D. This is where NieR Replicant and NieR Gestalt originally ended. That was it. There was nothing more after that. Now whatever comes next is the extra content from Yoko Taro with the remake. Which, you know, I can wholly see it. You know, it's just a video of Yoko Taro going, ha ha. Thank you for hydration, my DJ. Also, this tune that's playing right now, you can buy it. You can buy a music box with this tune in it. There's a handful of music boxes you can actually buy from Square Enix. And they've got some of the NieR songs in it. One is obviously Kaine. I think Emil is another one. Thank you for the hydration reminder on Woodgun. Prepared to speedrun again. I mean, yes, I do have to. I've got to speedrun through the entire game in less than 15 hours. Start a new save and get to the second hook fight. Okay. Okay. Right. Thank you, Peggy. I would have no idea what on earth to do. Not been for you. I probably would have sat there and was like, okay, cool, awesome, that's just that then. Cool. Right. Yeah, sure. I mean, actually, to be fair, knowing that there would be something after this, I would have gone on online and looked up on the wiki, like, you know, how do you get through it? Never cared for speedrunning games. I agree. I would never speedrun games myself. It's not, as an actual hobby, I would never become a speedrunner. Would never actually do it. Watching speedrunners and seeing how they find exploits and how they can, basically make the game speedrunnable, that I enjoy from a sort of technical standpoint and looking at the mechanics of it. That I like. I like the theory behind it, the theory crafting and the mechanics behind it. Actually doing it for myself? Nah. The only game I got close to even attempting some form of speedrunning on was Portal, the first one. Because I realised that I knew that game... Well, when I tried it, I knew that game so well I could speed through it. Because Portal 1, if you know what you're doing, is an intensely short game. And yet still, my best time, I bet, even my best time on Portal... people would have been able to get way under because speedrunning. The fact that the song has ended and you just get this sort of ambient white noise, it's kind of really drives the point home that that's the end of it. Or, you know, initially was intended to be the end of it. So, Pokey, I'm also anticipating from what you said that none of the content up until the second Hook fight is actually changed. All the other content is as it would be in a new game. If so, more cutscene skipping and dialogue skipping. And if that is the trigger for the new content, then yeah. Again, got to know that well was the tanker chapter in Metal Gear Solid 2. I can almost play it blindfold. That also helps because Konami very, very ridiculously was like, oh hey, yeah, look, Metal Gear Solid 2, here, have the demo, play on the tanker bit. This is awesome, you love this game, right? Yeah? That's not the entire game, that's only a small portion of it, and you don't even play as Snake for the rest of it. It's like, what the fuck? That's why I didn't like, I love that Yoko Taro's name, whenever it appears in credits, comes up full capitals. It's almost like it's not his actual name. But yeah, that's why I didn't like Metal Gear Solid 2 all that much. It's not that I didn't like Raiden, or didn't like, you know, his part of the campaign. It's like, I got Metal Gear Solid 2 because I wanted to play as Snake, because you advertised it very much as playing Snake. Because I liked the first Metal Gear Solid where you play Snake. Just, you know, I felt cheated. Felt lied to. Something very special. You viewed the fourth ending. Thing up to the second Hook fight is the same. Cool. Metal Gear Solid 2 was just a giant mindfuck as a whole. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Thanks for playing. Aww. That's a nice little different opening. Continue. There's nothing. Of course there's nothing. It all got erased. I had a vague hope. Vague hope. New game. Go back on normal. I've got no more speed-related trophies. Actually going to use the right name this time. The other game I've ever seen, been tempted to try and speedrun was Suikoden 2 because there was a quest line that was timed and needed to reach certain areas in certain times. Maybe it was story locked. There's also Final Fantasy 9 where you have to get to a near endgame area in what, like 12 hours? Which I just thought was bullshit. Set your name as NieR. Yes. Snow won't stop falling, so NieR said he'd stay here with me until it stops. Probably leave again until it does, so I hope it's forever. As well as for the... I thought you meant Excalibur 2, yeah. Excalibur. The Excalibur. Right. Okay, so all this is the same. Which means I could just... Oh, Jesus Christ. I know! You're acting like I've not just finished the game.
I'll kill you all.
Notably also, even though I set my name as NieR, his voice lines are coming up with question mark. You don't know where you were going with that. Do you ever know where you're going with your typos though, Lydia? That's kind of why they're typos. Yeah, it was only a weapon within the Gilgamesh canon. Oh, right. It's also a trophy though. I'm very certain it's also a trophy on Final Fantasy 9.
Keep coming. I won't let you lay a finger on Yona.
If you try putting the same names as Save Data, the game refuses to let you use it. Oh. It is kind of Final Fantasy 9 like the back of my hand. Do I detect that there's a faint desire to see me do Final Fantasy 9 as my next RPG Thursday title after Disco Elysium? Do I detect there might be a little vague hope or desire for that? Maybe, says the little bat.
Power of the Black Buck.
I'd be up for it. Because I do need to give Final Fantasy IX an actual good go. Because I never did before. You wouldn't mind either, Wigan? Yeah, well, that's so then. Because I did Final Fantasy VIII. Then I did Disco Elysium. So yeah, get a break from Final Fantasy games. Yeah, Return to 9 will be fine. Vivi is best boy. Vivi is best boy. So no, I remember what you said last time, Pokey. That's Ash. That's the glorified Ash from Dead People. And if you get stuck, I can poke you in the right direction. Bit of a slip there, Lydia? Stop. You have a Vivi plushie. Oh, Salt from White Chlorination Syndrome victims. Yeah. So it's basically people. Just eat my fingers now. God damn it, brain! The song is called Snow in Summer. Ah. Also, importantly, people, unless people didn't see, that is not Grimoire Vice. That book I'm using is not Grimoire Vice. That is Grimoire Noir that I'm using. Or is it Red Rum? I think it's Grimoire Noir. Pokey, please feel free to correct me if it is Red Rum and not Grimoire Noir. But it's not. It's definitely not Grimoire Vice. It is not. Awesome. I'm not entirely a clueless dumbass anymore. I used to be in this. I used to really be bad with this.
Yoda!
The one that missed Kaine's heart being an automata? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my only defense in that, my only actual defense in that is that Automata came out in, what, 2016? And this came out in 2020. I contracted Lydia's typos on my tongue. This came out in 2010. I said what I said. It's relevant and I'm not changing it. But yeah, NieR Automata came in, what, 2016, didn't it? I played Gestalt. Or, no, yeah, I played Gestalt. When it came out, well, a little bit after it came out. And then I went into... into other things. I played it as far as I did. I got to ending. I got to run through B. I got partway through. Partway through farming for the materials. Lost my save data when I shouldn't have lost it. And then I gave up on it. And I played Automata when it came out, which was 2016. So I had no idea what was going on. I had a good 6 years to forget it. Some reason knowledge that shades that humans make me think that all the enemies you killed were children, their parents on a school trip, and the boss is the attending teacher. Quite possibly, yes. Right, now. Yes, I know. Oh my god, my health bar is tiny. My health bar is literally like a quarter of the size it was when I was playing this game. I'm going to really regret splitting this on normal. Because I'm going to be playing it like I was overpowered. Bollocks.
Good morning. How's... Oh, and I got trap. Oh, which I hear... Hope what you... It's... Just we...
Before NieR became the Shadow Lord, there was no case of successful Gestalt. They all relapsed immediately. Ah. So as soon as they were trying to... As soon as they took the souls out, they became Shades immediately. And then NieR happened. So show what's free on Epic Gaming is moving out. Never heard of it.
People say the world is dying. Population.
Right, what do I need to do? Find some mutton in the Northern Plains. Didn't she also say that she wanted some medicinal herbs? I forget. I skipped over this, and it's been so long since I played part 1, I actually forget. Excuse me. I'd say I still like that sword. Maybe reminds me of Vampire D's sword. Yeah, it is really nice. Come back here, you wanker. Staying away from the goats. Can't actually remember how much mutton I'm supposed to be doing.
I better get this mutton back to...
There we are. Get the mutton back to village, buy the herbs for Popola, then hand them in.
Damn, what are Shades doing so close to town?
If you notice, they're not even hostile. They're just standing there.
I had no idea shades were loose so close to the village.
That's the game to tell you it was enough, yeah.
I can't even go hunting in peace and time.
Yeah, the first few shades here are non-hostile. Congrats for murdering children, mind their own business.
Here's that. Oh, and tell Popola you get.
Such a gold, you can buy soda too.
I think
There we go, 3.
Make sure.
I can only buy 8. I don't need to get 1. Oh, I can only carry 8 because that would be maximum.
Come back.
So weird to be playing, you know, child NieR. So very weird. Because, like, clearly, yo, he's drone as well, but, you know, it makes sense. What the fuck? I've just seen the energy drink that Foxx has brought for me. Zyber Orange Energy Mango and Passion Fruit. Sounds tasty. Still, what the fuck?
I delivered the mutton.
The whole game is a Mitchell and Webb SS sketch. Are we the baddies?
Oh, girl, that thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's a bit weird. It's like the whole thing of, you know, shades are humans is a little. It is the you know the base line of it, but basically all the shades are humans who have had their soul taken out of their body in order to preserve their lives, and with the intent of putting them back into a corresponding shell, which are what the humans are running around now. They are the shells. But the souls, being detached, went insane and became the shades. So you're technically, yes, you are killing humans, but you're killing the humans that have gone mad and turned into shades. You might have set one of your masons on fire with an arrow. Whoops.
Anything exciting happen?
Lydia, there are easier ways to make people around you hotter. It's called beer.
Could I so that
If I could sure.
I'm a master at things like this.
Okay, I'm off and please.
The fact that you don't see Yona for the entirety of the second part of the game until you get to the end. So yeah, what I will do, just to save time, is if I don't manage to get up to the new content this stream, I will do stuff off stream. Basically, off stream, I will go and get myself to the point where you get to that fight, and so we'll start next week with that fight and go directly to new combat. New combat, new content. Your start project was kind of a last-ditch effort to save humanity. Yep, thanks to Kaine. Sort of. Again, it wasn't what Kaine did. I think possibly what Kaine did, killing that thing at the end of Drakengard, might have. If he hadn't have done that, I think it actually might have made things worse. Who can say? Either way, Kaima's butchered an entire planet, essentially. Which, yeah, that's about normal for Kaine. I really hope I can get the PS2 emulator working. I really hope I can. Because I would love to go through Drakengard again. No. I initially played Drakengard thinking about it was nothing more than a Dynasty Warriors game set in medieval times with a dragon. And I didn't quite get all the nuances in the story going through it because, of course, it's me. And it would be nice to, go through Drakengard again, show the links to NieR with it, and also having Pokey here to help fill in the lore. Because also, you have to think that when Drakengard was made, when the first one was made, NieR didn't even exist. NieR wasn't even conceptualized at that point. Game teaches me about deflecting. Do I use deflecting in the entire game? Hell no. Earth gets anything eat, pretty much. Yay, level up. I'm now soaked with blood.
That's all of them. That should take care of the shades for a while.
And the blood's gone mysteriously. Oh yeah! Earth gets anything to eat. I remember ending E from NieR Automata. I will also, when I go to NieR Automata, I will try my absolute hardest to rein in my dislike of 9S. I will try. I will try and approach it with a fresh, open mind and a different perspective and stop saying, shut up 9S every 5 minutes. I will try. I will try my damnedest. You're not sure if I'll be able to catch the next stream. Going to an EPA truck, basically a car converted tractor which 16-year-olds can legally own to learn the basic driving. It takes 1 day down, 1 day back, so... Oh, that's fair. That is completely fair. I'm sorry to hear that, Woodgren, but, work is work. Like, has to be done. I hope it goes as smoothly as possible.
You're back.
Hey,
did everything...
I'm...
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What?
I think it's a... she was at...
You...
Exactly.
She's...
Don't... But...
Yeah.
I actually forget at what point in the game is when you have the second hook fight. It's not the part when the village gets attacked. It's way before that. It's got to be way before that.
Yona? Maybe...
Get Vice, meet Kaine, go through Sleeping Beauty if I recall correctly. Yeah, because when you meet Kaine, you have an encounter. Yeah, you have an encounter with Hook the first time you meet Kaine, and then you're just sort of left to go to your own devices. And then the Sleeping Beauty, which I need to find a guide for. Only because I can't remember the directions to get through Sleeping Beauty. I'd kind of like to get through it quickly.
Hey, Hobla? I can't find Yona. You did.
I'm sorry, what now?
Yeah. Then what's got it?
So I've just seen something interesting. My tablet, as I've said before, is on the rotating wallpaper thing that the rest of my PC is.
I have to get to the eastern gate.
And it just rolled over to the wallpaper that you can get for NieR Reincarnation. The main character girl standing on the front has white blonde hair and has bandages wrapped around her upper left leg. You know, how Kaine does. It's a gift for your niece or your grandparents. At least got a friend who can legally transport it, so I don't have to drive 600 kilometers at the playpad. Yeah, that is good. That is definitely good. Because otherwise, holy shit.
I can't believe.
Right, so Lost Shrine, so he gets to kill Gretel. Lost Shrine, kill Gretel, get Vice, meet Kaine at the Eyrie, and then there's the whole stuff at the Forest of Myth. I don't know why I'm bothering to gathering stuff. I don't know why I'm bothering to gathering stuff. Fucker. The second hut fight is before you meet Emil, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, because meeting Emil is like the precursor to the split between part 1 and part 2.
Look at this rocks. Maybe.
I only just noticed that. I have. Oh my fucking god, I'm so stupid. I'm an absolute fucking dumbass. Those are all office blocks, high-rises and apartment buildings around the Lost Shrine. How many times have I come to the Lost Shrine? How many times have I been through this area? How many opportunities did I have to look at that? I have the observation skills of a blind deaf turtle. Thank you for hydration from my DJ. Why is it the only thing that I seem to be really on the ball and quick to recognise seems to be typos and Lydia being lewd? Oh, the SCP Redemption said that. Oh, right. Thank you, DJ. Oh, it's paused, but yeah, I might as well. I'll go and remove it right now. So it won't let you redeem it, but it's still there, so I'll get rid of that right now. So thank you for letting me know about that. Sorry if the stream's going a bit PowerPointy at the moment. It's because I had to load up Twitch. Next SCP. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, within 20 hours, no breaks on small side roads. You can't legally drive these things on the motorway. I have had someone else driving home. Jesus fuck, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not fun. Did you want me to affirm Kipper? Kipper, you may be many things, but at least you're not, you know, missing details that are right in front of you all the fucking time like me. They're just hard to miss. Didn't know you had the anatomy to be hard. Thank you, DJ, for your contribution to the Drunk Street Challenge. Brain didn't load to miss. Mine purposely didn't. Mine purposely omitted it. See, I can imagine if it was, you know, if Lydia actually was talking to me, you know, vocally, she probably would have said it, you know, I'm just hard to miss.
I'm coming, Yuna. There are shades here too?
These shades again, they're not hostile.
She'll never make it out of here.
Bored you to assume I had the guts to say it out loud. Ah. So okay, there's no need to be worried about being shy. You know, not everyone's a performer on demand. Sometimes, you know, we all think that's the turtle bit. I would say that, you know, I'm in private conversation I'm a little less lewd, but not really. Well, if it would be inappropriate to be lewd, then yes, I don't like, you know, I do have some form of manners. And propriety as well. Well, no, what the hilarious thing is, the thing that really makes me laugh, is that I'm outrightly lewd and all like this kind of stuff, and I say these kind of things. And, you know, never, you know, I'm very freely lewd like this. Can I flirt with someone? Can I fuck? Cannot flirt. Cannot flirt for the life of me. He takes a little bath in sleep. True. See? I'm sweet and wholesome. I'm sweet and wholesome and nice when it calls for it. I mean, in fairness, my opinion of when it calls for it is, yes. It always calls for it. The world is harsh and nasty enough. So in that kind of world, I choose to be sweet and nice. Sorry and welcome back to the heckin' snooze. You just stick to treat others as you want to be treated in turn. Yeah. Yeah, that works. My main aim is to take Keanu Reeves as an example of how to live your life. It's like, yes, only yesterday I saw on Facebook a quote from him in an interview. I don't want to exist in a world where being kind is seen as weakness. It's true. It's true for me as well. And if this world, if it is a world where being kind is seen as weakness, then yeah, change it. Make it so that being kind is what you should be aiming for. Those are usually the best snoozes unless you're driving. Yeah, that's true. Wow. I'm assuming on one part of that. I have never accidentally snoozed. The only time I've come close to what you'd call an accidental snooze is when my alarm has woken me up and I've gone back to sleep. It's the only time I've accidentally snoozed. But I've never been in a situation where I've been lying down or sitting down somewhere and I've just nodded off. Well, actually, no, it's been in the car. I'll take that back. Car journeys. Car journeys, I actually have to fight to stay awake. Or journeys. To be fair, actually, no, journeys in general. Car, plane, train, bus. I will very easily nod off.
Like you can get out.
But aside from that, no, I don't tend to accidentally nod off. I have to make a concerted attempt to try and sleep. Yes, I need to sleep a lot. See, for the longest time, I'd never seen someone accidentally sleep. It didn't register to me. It's like, how do you accidentally fall asleep? I don't get it. I don't get how this can be a thing. And then when I lived in Manchester, a friend of mine there had narcolepsy, and I saw it actually get him. I was like, oh, well, yeah, that happened. So like, literally, just nothing was going on, nothing at all. And next thing I look over, and next thing I know, it's like, oh, that's just asleep. Like, Jesus Christ. You fall asleep in your computer chair a lot?
That ladder's...
Now, the only thing that comes to mind, Lydia, when I read that is like, so is that what's happened when I see that you're online on Discord, but you're saying away on Steam? Like, now I know. Room is dark and I just fell asleep on the couch. I wish I could fall asleep that easily. Sometimes, like, there are some days I really wish I could fall asleep that easily, because I never can. Too often as a passenger, I'm hopeless when it comes to sleeping. Drove my dad mad when I ends up with him working. Yeah, I'm the same. Passenger-wise, I would just go. Thankfully, all the driving I've done, that I've never gotten even close to that. Never, not even close. Thankfully.
Yona!
Before I started doing sleep apnea, I only fell asleep a lot, including once standing in the shower. Jesus! This one, I don't know if it's my lasers or something else. Might be something to, get checked out if you can. You convinced you have a mild form of narcolepsy?
I have to save Yona!
I would not be in a position to make a judgment on that whatsoever. The only thing that I know, like, if you're tired a lot, it can very commonly be an iron deficiency. That's only if you're tired a lot, not if you just fall asleep randomly. If you fall asleep randomly, then I got no freaking idea.
Give her back!
Naturally, you never have a... Fell asleep on the way home from my brother's on Christmas, also drunk.
Give my sister back!
Now I have Grimoire Noise. Grimoire Noise! I have Grimoire Noise now.
Heavens, I have never been treated in such a manner.
Ah, Liam O'Brien.
Incalculable importance, and yet you approach me as a common cockroach.
Yona, say something! Yona! Yona!
This is why I loathe dealing with people. Now see here, I admire your pluck. One young man going it alone against impossible odds.
Come on, Yona!
But such a plan is incredibly foolish. You stand in the present.
Yes. Mr. joined you. Haha, look. I now have... Oh, I don't have magic.
There. So how do we save Yona?
Once I destroy these shades, the magic barrier preventing your passage should simply disappear.
You can really do that?
I am Grimoire Vice. My very name brings kingdoms to their knees.
Then do it already, Vice!
You will refer to me by my full and proper name.
Just keep coming!
You should not have turned your blades on me, foul creatures. With a single word, I...
On my way home from where I see the panic attack was growing. Oh, sorry to hear that, Torian.
Now, prepare to...
Oh dear?
Oh
It
dear.
seems that the frantic bludgeoning you gave me earlier has caused my memory to escape.
Are you
Yeah.
for real?
I had a panic.
You are not
When
near
was it?
this
I had a panic attack either last night or it was this morning. Those aren't fun. Panic attacks aren't fun at all. Start blast.
Did you just suck the blood out of those things?
Just what I'll use you for fishing. Why would you use a book for fishing?
You alright, Vice? Hang in there.
Falling asleep while driving, that's why I blacked face out. Remember getting into the car, driving out of town. I was parking my car at home 30 minutes later, have no memory of actually doing that. Yeah. I know a few people who've done that as well. It's like, that's gotta be absolutely terrifying.
Magic?
Magic indeed. This is the true power of Grimoire Vice.
Hold on, Yona. I'm coming.
Something in the song will set my brain to a thought spiral and it changed every time. Yesterday it was More Than a Feeling by Boston. Weird. Don't know if you've ever had a panic attack. I didn't know until somewhat more recently they were panic attacks. I thought just every so often I got tightness in my chest. I honestly thought that that was just, you know... Actually, I don't know what it was, but I had no idea what it actually was.
It's a defensive barrier.
That sounds bad.
Enemies with such barriers are impervious to both weapons and magic.
Like I said, bad.
That said, the enemy cannot move so long as the barrier is in place. Focus your attacks on the other.
Yeah, with me, my panic attacks take the form of having really nasty chest pains and tightening, which sometimes also travels up into my jaw. Really not fun. Really not fun. From when you're Lindsay goes, your breathing gets heavy. It's not fun. That's about going. Yeah, not fun at all.
Now, put it out of its misery. Look how these foolish creatures charge heedlessly into battle. Still,
Bye bye, Hansel.
both of them at once may prove to be a daunting.
Dark Glance, yay!
Learn the pattern of its shots, then finish it off.
I've got my hands full just dodging. Is this more of your power?
It would seem so.
He doesn't even know.
You know what you're doing?
Now is your chance. Attack with all your might.
Has some less depression, stress attacks first are very usually short-lived. Usually caught by me thinking too much about things that stress you out. Yeah, that can also happen.
A horde of faceless minions aside.
By the way, whatever kinds of attacks you get, they're never pleasant.
Focus on the small ones first.
I did. This is the other reason why it takes so long to do the first part of the game. It's because your attacks do so little damage.
That statue does not look happy.
Anger is but a form of negative energy. Nothing to fear.
Very philosophical, Vice.
Yona!
Life attacks can be pleasant once you piss stuff like this. That's true. Thankfully, I've never done that. I've never gone to that extent with a laughing a tank. A tank. A tank top. Ooh, tops. Brain is now getting to a weird tangent.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah. Huh?
God. What might that?
It's...
I have not heard.
She got the...
My apologies.
It's alright. This is the... Reading it helps...
Right.
But the final end... Well, take a...
That's different. That's different.
Say there. Can you? What? Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed.
This is different.
Come now. There's the door.
Right. Let's go.
You couldn't go into that area until you finished the game. What happened to his voice? So, that was Daddy NieR. When the game was originally released in 2010, you had NieR Gestalt and NieR Replicant. NieR Replicant was only in Japan and featured Brother NieR. And the relationship between NieR and Yona is brother and sister. Over in the West, we got NieR Gestalt. The content is almost identical, except you play as Yona's father, who is NieR. It's different. So what you just saw is Daddy NieR, as in NieR Gestalt's main character. And that is part of the DLC for NieR Gestalt, was you got to play. You could also play as Brother NieR for that little portion of it. But because this is NieR Replicant, going into the DLC area, it puts you as Daddy NieR. However, the main reason why I was so what the fuck is because that only opens up in this game, in this version of the game, after you finish ending A. For it to be there initially is very different.
Something...
I feel it.
I know...
I mean, there's no difference between it. It's just, the fact that it's there. That's different. Excuse me.
This is so... Yona, why do...
You have a severe case of being ticklish, damn it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm very ticklish as well. It is to the point where I do say to people, please don't touch my feet. A, I don't like my feet anyway, and B, they are extremely ticklish.
She's just a little kid.
Daddy NieR has a nice bass voice. He does. It's the same voice actor from the original one. From the original NieR Gestalt. The same voice actor.
I heard you went through the Eastern Gate and...
Wait, is that a book?
Yeah, it's... Well, there, but It's not.
A white book, a black book, and disease.
You forgot the red book.
Something the matter?
No, I was just thinking.
I heard
Well,
with
you.
yeah. When the great black book.
Also, I'm just trying to remember. I wonder how much of the fact that Kaine in Drakengard is mute. I wonder how much of that was planned from the beginning, and how much of that was
Once you arrive,
how much of that was planned, and how much of it was technical limitations.
and
Because, you know, PlayStation 2, although it was an era where they could have voice acting, and did in some games, like Final Fantasy X for example, it still was very much a thing of memory allowances, made it so you couldn't have the entire games voice acted. Which seems weird nowadays, that games, pretty much almost all, are fully voice acted. And finding games which has next to no voice acting is a lot rare. A lot rarer. But at the same time, it used to be that voice acting itself was really ridiculously rare, and you know, having a game which had voice acting in it beyond just
Do you even have toes?
Feet for me, it's feet and sides. My uncle thought it was hilarious to tickle me to the point I'd honestly punch them to get away. Ooh, not good.
Heck, maybe you can
I'm quite ticklish my entire body. However, one thing that I've been able to do over the time is just completely stop myself being ticklish. Like at any time, I seem to have been able to just say and no, and my tickle response just stops. Apart from my feet. My mum, for somehow though, has always been able to circumvent that. I don't know how, but she's always been able to. I don't know. Right, okay, so we've got Grimoire Vice. We're going to go meet Kaine now. Like me, yeah. Until my mum comes around. Also, to be fair, people don't try and tickle me that much anymore. Or if at all. Yeah, actually can't think of the last time someone tried to tickle me. Then again, you know, can't really remember the last time I was, you know, I was physically close to someone apart from, you know, being within arm's reach of Foxx.
It appears to be deserted.
Oh, excuse me. I'm stressed enough to join a massage. Oh, that is bad. Sorry to hear that, Wickrun. So, apart from my feet, I'm not to the point where I get tickled just by, you know, skin-on-skin contact. It has to be, someone has to be specifically trying to tickle me in order to get me ticklish. Pussy, tap. I really like the music here, I just don't like the people here. People here are a bunch of dickheads. Yeah, it sucks.
This is a weird place for a village.
How are we supposed to reach the chief's house?
It's that one right there. The one that looks like a shriveled, rusted testicle. Do they attack? They do. You can get tickled by a knitted shirt. Ah, see, I just get hypersensitivity. I just get made itchy. Ha. Yeah, knitwear for me is really bad because I can consistently feel it against my skin and it itches and just feels uncomfortable. It's just
anyone even here?
can't. I just can't.
Don't trust your kind.
Yeah. Sometimes you normally get hit. That should be a sign to not tickle someone then. I mean, to be fair, tickling shouldn't be done without consent anyway, because, you know, it's not nice. Itch is on the rare side for me, nah, it's on the common side for me. Like, my own body hair makes me itch. Just, you know, my own body hair sitting against my skin normally, like it does naturally. And that will make me itch. Because, yay!
I'm looking for someone who knows about the sealed verses.
She's just like her, like Kaine.
Well, this appears to be a glorious waste of time.
You tickle me and I'll burst your eardrums. See, I know that what you were going for with that... Oh, it's no effect. Oh, yeah, you need to have... It's Geb. It's not Pa. It is Geb. I know what you're going for was, you know... Through laughter. You know, high-pitched laughter. I know that's what you were going for there, Lydia. But... all I can imagine, you know, is someone tickles you and you just go smack on the sides of someone's head to burst their eardrums. Besides your beard, that never happens to you. It's why I do consider trying to shave off all my body hair, but I know that the regrowth of it will itch even more, so I just don't bother. I just put up with it when it happens. You're lucky you're only ticklish after sex. Bet you would box someone with his ears. Oh yeah! Yeah, I can 100% imagine Lydia. You know, it's like someone tries to tickle her and just smacks someone.
The sealed verses would never be found in such a place.
Yeah. Let's go talk to Popola and figure out a new plan.
Speedrun strats. It is also why I'm doing all this dodging. Because the consistently dodging like this is actually slightly faster than the sprinting. Things that you learn when you spend 15 hours farming for materials.
Nice flowers.
Oh, I've just realised what that portrait is. That's the picture Kaine drew of the apothecary who helped her grandmother. Oh. Wait, was that picture even there the first time? I don't think it was.
Those are lunar tears.
You're kidding.
What the fuck?
Hands off the flowers.
Hi, Kaine.
Guys, why is that lady in her underwear?
I fear we have greater issues to deal with.
Thank you, Torian, for your contribution to Drunk Stream Challenge. Try to jump upstairs backwards, wait, wrong game. Yeah, I'm not doing Mario 64. I never will. I've played that once, I never finished it. And just... Oh shit, I actually forgot.
Son of a bitch. I knew this would happen.
Why do I not recall fighting Kaine?
This woman is certainly not to be trifled with. Don't let your guard waver.
Hey, I did
Did we get her?
I did deflect. Thank you, Wiggum, for your contribution to the Drunk Stream Challenge.
Heck?
By
Did another deflect.
pages.
Jesus Christ.
Magic.
There's Hook.
Come on, are you serious? What the heck is going on here?
Beware the shockwave. Hold
Oh
back
shit.
until we have a chance to approach.
Stay out of my way! He's mine, you idiots!
It would appear we are not the focus of her anger.
Guess not.
Thank you, PS5. Thank you. She's gonna spit children at us.
Something out. What are those?
These guys shades too? I didn't know shades could get that big.
The scale of this one is like nothing you've encountered before. Ready your guard.
Die,
Ugly
die,
bug that.
die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out your teeth and cram them up your ass!
That woman's mouth is as fierce as her sword work.
Let's just focus on defeating this thing.
He's not wrong. Kaine's mouth is as fierce as her sword work. Don't take that the wrong way. This is thick. I thank you for the compliment, Lydia. I very much appreciate it. Booted out of the way.
Thanks.
I told you to stay out of the way!
This is the one time in a cutscene when Kaine is actually badass. Every other time, it's always she gets stabbed through the chest and falls down dead. It's like, what the fuck? Where's the badass Kaine that we keep seeing like this? Oh, yeah, apart from her falling over dead now.
Get back here, you...
The symbols are disappearing.
Excuse me.
Is she human?
This one has been possessed by a shade. She exists as neither fully human nor other.
I feel bad for treating her like one of those things. We have to help her. You're awake. It's a...
Look. Get lost already, would you?
Bye.
Oh, and one more thing. That monster back there, it's mine. Stay the hell away from it.
Bye, Kaine.
A half-human and a giant shade.
She's kind of pretty, but she's really intense.
Kind of pretty. I'm sorry you fall in love with her later on, dude.
I'm worried.
It all takes you back to the same place anyway. Brain, why? Brain, why? I almost want to see what Kaine would say if she met Daddy NieR. It's all the same. Even the dialogue in the games are the same.
Inside that enormous shade. I'm certain of it.
I think the only dialogue changes is there are some minor differences changed to reflect that, you know, Yona is Daddy NieR's daughter rather than his sister. But apart from that, I think all the dialogue is the same. As far as I recall, dialogue is not actually different. Which, I can understand why. I can really understand why. But at the same time, a little disappointing. Also, Daddy NieR looks a lot older than her. I actually don't know... Actually, I don't know if Ending C ends with NieR kissing her still. Probably does. Oh wait, no, so I was going to check on Yona first. If she met Kratos... Oh, God. They first try to beat the shit out of each other, then they join up and beat the shit out of something else. But, you know, argue as well. God of War 4 Kratos, that is. I actually no, I don't think Kratos would trust her. You know, for the same thing, you know, knowing that, like he does with Freya. Because he knows Freya is, is a god, or a deity, and doesn't trust her immediately because of it. I think if in this universe, if Kratos was dealing against the Shades, he'd see the Shade in her and either try and kill her or not trust her. So probably he'd react to her in the same way that he does to Freya. Which you can see why. I think with the hydration Minotaurium. Oh, just as one of my screenshots pops up as my desktop for Tsushima. It would be there still. Oh yes, it would. It really would. It really, really would. Her sassing him.
Hey, Popola.
Hey, it's that. It's a.
That's
Shit.
Oh yeah, now I've got to go to Seafront. Don't know if we'll actually see the new content this stream. I don't actually know we will. At the very least, it's not going to be bogged down by loads of side quests. Because I did all those already. Don't need to worry about those. Oh yeah, it's the mandatory thing I've got to fish up a shaman fish, don't I? Back to the early days when my fishing skills are so bad. In-game fishing skills, my out-of-game fishing skills, I'm still good with them. I know how to coax the fish. Coax, not cocks. I'm watching you, Lydia. That's very bright.
Damn shades! Go away!
That villager is under attack.
Die, you foul beasts!
Ah, paha! You'll put paha on.
Things are getting here.
Ooh, Moonrise. Ooh, it's even better. I wonder if you can actually just run past that. I wonder if you can just, you know, run past him and go straight to seafront. That'd be kind of fun if you could. Looks good as well, it does.
I doubt. Perhaps.
Works for me.
This town's bad.
A port town like this is a... There's a post office in the center. We've also got lots of fish.
Step right up. Lots of new stuff. Arrived fresh today. A shaman fish? But hey, since you're here... Thanks. A shaman fish? I haven't gotten any fish in today.
Going well, see? Yeah, not going too badly.
Well,
Huh? Shaman? I won't do it for you. Oh, and you can't catch them here at the pier. Go dip your line at the... How do you fish? You gotta move your body away. Here. Fishing is a test of...
Ah, I remember him.
Let's head over to that beach the fisherman mentioned.
Right. I'm going the right way. I know how to fish. One shaman fish.
We're all set.
Don't care.
How can you that?
What?
What? You? Are you...
Sir,
Why, you selfish...
Going away to the hospital because my mother was being over the only one to get checked. Jeez, hospital? No, I can kind of see why hospital, yeah. Just because a lot of GP surgeries aren't open at the probably aren't open at the moment. Because, you know, holidays. Hope it does go well though, Pokey. Because, you know, they'll probably just stay, you know, same as you've seen online, yeah, so, yeah, it'll sort itself. There's nothing, yeah. As, you know, it's not as if, you know, your entire cornea has gone red and, you know, your blood dripping out your eye. That would be cause for concern. That would definitely be cause for concern. Oh yeah, the deer and the antelope. You don't see them. Deer and the antelope. The deer and yeah, the two deer. You don't see them much later on. Oh yeah, and the boss that can one-shot you. Yeah, deer aren't even in second part of the game. I just remembered. It's amazing how different this game is between part 1 and part 2. I keep getting surprised by it because I played part 2 for so long. I played part 1 for probably what, 15 hours? Maybe that? No, probably longer, so doing all the side quests. And then playing part 2 for over 70 hours. Yeah, I'm definitely more used to part 2 of this.
That's what I... Oh.
Vicey.
Yeah?
You know that I bet
you... If I...
There's the old woman seaphone. Oh god, I've actually got to go over to her anyway.
All the...
I can't remember what she actually sends you on. I actually honestly can't remember. As much as I used to know the beginning part of this game, I've now forgotten most of it because I was doing part 2 for so fucking long. It's proven that I've got the brain capacity of a wet sponge. I know that thing can one-shot me, I'm not even going to try. I made many attempts at that in part 1 before. Learn my lesson. Hello, hello and welcome. The other Stormblood motif. Oh yes. I just love everything about Stormblood, I really do. Also, hi, I'm Kaine. Nice. Kaine is absolutely gorgeous. And the thing that took me ages and ages and ages to figure out, as in, you know, I'm post Shadowbringers, and I only worked out a couple of months ago. The background music in Kaine is a oriental rearrangement of Stormblood, the song. Took me ages to work that out.
You there!
Are you us?
Have to.
I am at a loss. I can't...
Oh,
okay.
Post office. You could tell immediately.
Lighthouse
I'm gonna change myself. I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna change my name. No longer Malk the Lewd Dragon, now Malk the Unobservant Dragon.
Hey.
Shout Stormblood as soon as you enter the place. Okay, so that possibly very much could be the fact that I got partway through Stormblood and I took a hiatus. It was an unintentional hiatus, but yeah, I took a hiatus still. Mostly because my best friend Foxx, I was leveling throughout the game with her, and she moved because she was in Arizona. She moved from there to the UK because of things that were going on, and during that she had no access to the internet, no access to Final Fantasy. So I stopped playing because I didn't want to progress through the storyline without her. Because, you know, we started it together, we went through most of it together, didn't really want to, you know, go that. It felt mean. So I just, you know, stopped playing. And then ages later, I got the idea of, you know, well, how about I make another character? I get that character up to where we are, and then I continue with my character on through. Bearing in mind that Shadowbringers had released by this point, and Shadowbringers I think was in its final state by that point when I got around to it. And then, you know, I went through the rest of Stormblood, went through the post Stormblood, and went through Shadowbringers. Then you also just a huge lover of music. I have audio processing issues, I've realised. Like, yeah, musicals are really bad for me. I very much miss, I miss out on a lot of details in music, mostly because whenever music plays during certain times in games or in musicals, I'm just not listening that much to the lyrics because my focus is elsewhere. And it takes me a fair few listens to get the true impact of it. Like almost never do I listen to a music for the first time when it's in a game and I immediately clock onto it and go, oh, this is an amazing piece of music. It's usually something I've listened to a few times before, and my attention is less on what's going on in the game, because I know what's going on in the game now because it's another time through, and then I was like, oh wait, this music's awesome. I mean, it's like when I play Vampire on stream. The boss music for the worst boss battle in the entire fecking game that got me to rage quit. Because I was so focused on how much I hated that boss fight, I did not catch on to the music whatsoever. I then listened to the music independently of the game. It's like, this track's amazing. This track is absolutely amazing, and it fits the boss fight so well. Then I went back on the easier difficulty level and walked all over that boss. And background music seems soundtrack is meant to. I know it is mostly meant to be just in the background to give a backing feeling of it. Focus on have a solid background impact. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I miss that subtlety. I miss that subtlety a lot of the time. The only time when I've felt somewhat of a thing of that is Dark Souls, and even then I miss it the first few times. The only ones where when I got it first time was Great Grey Wolf Sith, Gwyn, and Soul of Cinder. Those are the only ones where I actually got the musical intonations the first time. It took me going through the Abyss Watchers a few times to realise that their music is a remix of Artorias'. I mean, it also didn't help that I've never fought Artorias until I fought him on stream. But yeah. Still here, you're half asleep, just get your energy back. That's fine. No worries at all. This part of the game I am, not paying attention to. I'm half braining through because I'm trying to get to the new content. So what happens in musicals? The music song is front and center of the storytelling. Yeah, but I can't process the lyrics. The first time I listened to the music, I'm not hearing the lyrics. I have a very, very big issue with processing lyrics in music unless it's very clear, or if I listen to it several times, or I get the lyric sheet up. Because, just can't. If you're going now, I want to take a shower before sleeping. No problem at all, Wigrin. Thanks for coming in as long as you did, and I will see you later. And so that's also why I can't watch musicals, is because the music and lyrics is central to the storytelling. And I was like, you put a piece of music up in a musical, and have it be full of.
Hey there, wanna let a girl?
I'm not.
I did come back.
Right, what am I supposed to do? Go to the shop. Oh, drop the shunk keep, right. But yeah. I've never been able to get musicals because of that. The only musical I think I've enjoyed first time around was South Park. South Park musical, because the impact of the music in that was minor storyline wise. It was more, I don't know, you could pretty much go without listening to the music in it and you could still get what was going on. Hell, I've got it on VHS. I even fast forwarded through certain songs because didn't like them at the time. Now, having gone through it again, I'm quite happy to listen to it. I like the songs in it.
To get there,
just because things make you want to stop watching and get bored of you. That's completely fair.
Popola says these huge metal crates used to cross that bridge all the time in the old world.
They're not for everyone.
Humans certainly were wise back then.
I don't know. If they were so smart, why did we end up like this?
I mean, also, I've seen a fair few musicals now, and personally, not generally has not been my kind of thing. It hasn't really gripped me. But yeah, that's a me thing, because I know a lot of people who like musicals and will quite happily go nuts over them. And my thing is usually like, go for it, enjoy it without me, because I don't want to risk accidentally bringing down the mood, because I'll be sitting there going, what?
Jacob, I know.
Oh, it's my seat. Good, folks. So our I so what? No, you. I and well, it's well. You can here's and be.
3 titanium alloys for the junk alley, from the Jahala Ford. 3 titanium alloys from the Jahala hole. Tongue's going wild apparently. Good for some things, but not for talking. I don't actually know how close I am.
Aye, it is bright in here.
Looks like the ancient machinery is still working.
European musical is a form of theatre. I have seen, even been in amateur companies. Other than once seen a UFO story recently. Nice. Yeah, it's never been part of my upbringing or what I usually look for in things. It's not the sort of entertainment and media I typically consume. It's like, I know for a fact, Callie loves musicals. She absolutely loves them. And the standing agreement is that she'll find a friend to go to them with. She'll find one of her friends to go to a musical with, because she knows that I will not be able to enjoy it or take part in it or anything like that. So it's a case of, I would much rather she goes with someone else who will enjoy it and get what's happening and being said and done in it. I don't think the elevators are actually working at this point in the game. Yeah, they're not. Which means that... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. The enemies and the encounters in those 3 rooms on the left side. Each of those gives a titanium alloy. I remember this stuff now, which means I can skip them.
It's pretty rough in here.
Yes,
and these.
Hardly suitable work for children.
They both look so skinny too.
I'm certain the Elder has been giving his share of their food to his brother.
Sure wasn't there. Elaborate lights have maps beyond NieR on their stream. Oh, I really... God damn it, Pokey. If that is the case, I've been speedrunning really badly, because I've been pausing and taking time to, sit and do other things. Bollocks. But also, there's been no inherent way to start up the new content. It's not said anything either, which is a bit iffy. Even for Yoko Taro's thing, it's like... I would have thought there'd be something like, now do X to see Y. Oh, okay. I thought titanium alloy would be there. I'll tell you now, Pokey, if you come back with, would I honestly think you would do that? I refer you to the entire Mutant Urgeness conversation. Where you, Mal and Pokey, sorry, you, Mal and Tyr together managed to collectively convince me that Mutant Urgeness was a thing in EDF. Well, at least in EDF 5, because it is a thing in EDF, just not EDF 5. Ah.
It seems we...
Computer, are you okay? You're making a rather worrying noise there. Oh yeah, it's those types of robots that guaranteed drop titanium alloy at this point. Getting more flashbacks to back early on in my stream session series, when I got the when I was trying to farm materials from these in part 1.
That should do it.
Just get. I've got 5 pieces of titanium alloy now, and one of them dropped 3 pieces.
You ever wish you could...
Fairly certain that's exactly what just happened. No, 3. It just said you completed. You have 3 now.
Just warp back to the client after you get their stuff?
Ha!
Yeah, it's apparently a kind of magic that can zap you to faraway places in an instant.
Ah, that one. Well, I would stay away from such devilry were I you, lad.
How come?
Because all of the sages who attempted said spell were reduced to mincemeat when they struck obstacles in their path.
Ah!
Wow. All right then. Walking it is.
Excellent choice.
Love it. Ah. A nice in-universe explanation for why there's no teleport or fast travel in this. The fast travel being you get a canal boat. Rated.
Is there...
Yeah.
Please. You're good.
Ooh, 112.
Mom, need some work done on your... Come back.
Sadly, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the new content in this session. That's a bugger. Annoying, the only relevant content I've done this session, which has not been skipped through and speed run, has been the ending.
He said their mom would be somewhere deep inside the mountain, right?
If I may ask, what is it that possesses you to meddle in the affairs of these children?
Yona and I both know what it feels like to miss your mother.
Thank you for hydration reminder, DJ. Haven't been this part of the junk heap in ages. It's almost comical just how much larger the bombs are than NieR in child form. And when he's grown up, he's so much bigger than the mines, but this are almost the size of him. I mean, obviously, yeah, 5 years of growth, but still, they're so teeny tiny. Yeah, the kid that needs help. No problem at all, Torian. Thanks for coming as long as you did. I'll see you later. One thing that will never change is my dislike of that section.
Can't possibly believe their mother managed to fight her way down.
Because there is a section like that in the second basement, and you have to.
Collecting scrap metal for a solid week. Open your eyes, lad. The woman is clearly.
She's alive.
Seeing going.
Don't happen if you don't believe in them, okay?
He's going through all of them. The only way to get the mini bosses to respawn is to go through that section on the lower level every single fucking time. How about that? Yeet! Ah. Has to be the closer one then. Yeet! Oh, almost didn't make that. That's why you always get a run up from your jumps. Always. Because momentum is a thing. Form a save here. And 40 minutes, not too bad getting this far in.
Alert. Intruder detected.
Big city handy facey thing.
Yeah, this might be a problem.
Be aware of your surroundings. No mere machine can defy us.
Shush, Vice. Oh no, not that cyber boss. Nintendo loves to put some in their games. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, I'm playing Star Fox. Don't mind that actually. I kind of like Star Fox. Kind of really like Star Fox Adventures for a certain reason that I don't need to mention. It's for the open world expansion, expansive exploration. Yes, that's it. And the story building in such a wonderful game, and in terms of great gameplay, I'm just going to stop there. Hey, did it swish? Good. Glad to hear it. Balls.
Don't let yourself be crushed.
Oh, you think?
What a troublesome piece of machinery.
Oh, come on, now what?
Clear them all out. That's the only way.
This thing's got all kinds of moves.
Now all that remains is that oversized head. It would seem magic has no effect against the head.
These chambers are loaded with bombs.
I mean, I threw it at it, just didn't want to actually connect.
It's working.
Unbelievable. Such an obvious weak point. Try feeding it one of those bombs.
Where have I heard that plan before? Stupid machine!
Good. Keep after it.
That's probably taken the longest time out of anything in the game so far.
It's this what?
It was
Oh,
so what?
What's the? I don't.
It's just
We've
okay. Come, Mom. I think
We've.
It's damn.
I hope I did the.
Hey, safe.
your actions were.
Let's visit the area. They've got shades there.
Indeed. And we may just find a sealed verse besides.
Wait, what? The area now? Is this gonna be the... Is this gonna be the second Hook fight? No, it's not this already. Well, if it is, I actually might finish the game on, you know... I might finish this session on the new start of new content.
How could there be shades here of all places?
I wager they appear whenever the sun stops shining. Though I would prefer it if they had chosen to remain in whatever dank hole they call home.
That said, time-wise, I think I'm going to be able to do whatever it is in the area. I've honestly forgotten what it is, and then after that, it's probably going to be ending the session. Honestly, if it hadn't been for the for getting ending D, I don't think I would have even bothered to upload this VOD. Mostly because nothing has actually really happened in it of note apart from ending D.
Shades!
What the hell are you doing here?
We thought you could use a hand.
Yes, and I do believe a heartfelt thank you is in order,
Yeah, that's not happening.
What could have caused these shades to appear in such force?
Standing there normally.
But they're all over the village, too.
Then we need to go help. We might be able to find a sealed verse while we're at it.
This is hard.
Well, I tried to save, but oh no, apparently not. Oh! We are going to be getting on some new content. Hook time. Yeah, okay, so that was the last cutscene I'm going to be skipping. Slipping is very much.
Did you just say what I think you said?
Tear out your goddamn eyes and piss in the sockets!
Good sweet lord. I have never heard such a thing. Kaine struggles. You must hurry.
What is he doing? After you beat Hook, don't skip the following cutscenes. Right. So right, yeah. After this is going to be new content.
I'll take care of the big one. You worry about the rest.
Which means we might overrun a little bit. It'll be fine. Fine. It'll be worth it to get to see the extra content. Actually, that is something I want to do. Put word edit on my martial arts. Solier. Get some better MP recovery. There we are.
Freed. You brought these shades here. We don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Not the friendliest town in the world, is it?
You disgust me. You disgust us all. Don't you dare call yourself human. Get out! Get out of our village!
What is wrong with you people? She's trying to help you.
Don't defend me.
Kaine, sorry to keep you. Why are these people saying such horrible things about you?
Whatever. It's all true anyway.
What is that thing it's holding? It appears to be spewing them from within.
Well, whatever it is, we need to take it out first.
Lydia, welcome back. You've been fed and watered. You heard it here first. Lydia is now full and wet. That was the bonk before I even finished the joke. It's like she knows me. Thank you, Lydia, for your contribution to the Drunk Stream Challenge. Pick it up by the tail and yeet!
Damn it! Quit running already.
This is either the final phase of the fight or the penultimate one.
Get up there and wait for him.
All right, watch yourself.
I love the fact that Kaine is a lot more helpful in this part of the game. She's all but useless in the second part.
Don't let it get away.
I won't. Soon Kaine and I will have it surrounded.
Good old smack. Oh yes, that's the reason why that structure doesn't exist in the second part, because we had to blow it up. Oh yeah, we ended up impaling Hook on it. Yeah, it's all coming back to me.
This ends now, asshole.
Friggin' love Kaine.
We should join her.
Right.
Oh wait, no, that's where I need to be.
It can escape us no longer.
Ow.
It's great to have you on our side, Kaine.
Oh my god, shut up. Look, just try and keep up, okay?
I'm doing my best.
There we go. Beekeeper wasn't spamming shockwave every 5 seconds. Yeah! Just a bit. Ew. Since when did Hook become a marble from Final Fantasy? Bad breath.
Kaine, it's me, Grandma. Oh, how you've grown.
Kaine, what's wrong?
Oh, it gladdens my heart to finally see you again.
Grandma?
Come, Kaine. Come to your grandma's side. You've been lonely for so long. So much pain, so much despair. Why go on living anymore? Kaine?
Is that it?
Hmm?
Are you finished yet?
Don't speak to your grandma like...
You're going to stop talking now. And then I'm going to slowly walk over to you, cram my hand inside your goddamn bitch-ass chest, and pull out your fucking heart! My grandmother would never say that. She'd never tell me to give up on life. Never! I've spent my entire life searching for a way to avenge her death. She gave me the strength to deal with this goddamn mutant body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
Mounting a last desperate offensive, I see.
That attack's bad news.
That's not what I wanted. Sure. That's in the shockwave spamming again. Oh no, just what? I do not remember Hook being this tough last time round. Ah, that's all just, you know, I'm sucking real badly. Which probably is it, because I'm, you know, more used to being overpowered. Okay. This, as I recall, is killing it. Because you smash it through the platform, it impales it onto the pole. Which means that now, the new content should begin.
Kaine!
I think she intends to perish where she lies. And in truth, perhaps death is the greatest comfort we can offer her.
That's not your decision. You don't get to decide who lives and who dies. She's alive. She has meaning and worth, and we're going to save her. Everyone has something to live for. Even Kaine. Even Yona.
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
Grandma, can I rest now? I'm so tired.
Kaine, over here! Don't give up! You're stronger than that! Don't you dare give up now!
This woman is more trouble than she's worth.
That's it. Come on!
Wait, that's not what happened last time. That's not what happened the first time at all. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? This is entirely different. Welcome to Route E. Oh! Are we going to?
Again. There's that dream again.
Oh!
Every time I wake up from it filled with pain and sadness.
Oh!
With this feeling like I've somehow forgotten something extremely important. When I look at my broken sword, it reminds me of my battle with the Shadow Lord. Somehow it's been 3 whole years since I saved Yona. That was supposed to be it. Goal achieved. Game over. So then, why was I crying? Years have passed, and I still haven't found the answer to that question.
Sorry, my ass. I think it's what Widgren said earlier when it first happened, was that Tyrion sacrificed himself so a little bit of NieR would actually live on.
Not exactly the restful sleep I was hoping for.
That's a ridiculously large health bar.
Damn it.
She's got one slot.
Guess I'll go kill some shit.
Aww. She's got Emil's staff.
Emil.
I am playing as Kaine. I am playing as Kaine! I only have Kaine's sword. Jesus Christ, the damage on that! Okay. Skills, abilities. Whirling fuck slash and charging fuck slash. What the fuck? Okay. Just items. No book, no Grimoire of Ice, of course, but items. So something else makes sense now. So I'm going to do something, and I think, yeah, this is totally why the speedrun achievement exists. Are you gonna? Come on. I know you, Yoko Taro. Come on, Yoko Taro, don't disappoint me. Or perhaps do. Huh.
Enough already.
Oh. Oh! Arts appreciation moment. You will not deny me the arts appreciation moment! What's the arts? Yeah. Kaine's unimpressed with your voyeurism. Yep. So unimpressed that, that's 2.
You think you're funny, huh? Stop distracting me.
Did you do it 10 times? That's number 4.
You catch a glimpse?
I knew it had to be something like this because the achievement description said risk life and limb 10 times to find out a secret. And knowing in NieR Automata, there is a achievement for doing something similar with like this to 2B, and it's called 2B Secret.
Back off.
I knew it. I knew there's something. Connection is wacky here, currently can't watch much. Ah. I have, that was number 7.
The hell are you looking at?
8. I'm gonna get a game. This is gonna give me a game over. I can feel it. I'm doing this, and it's gonna give me a game over.
Your last warning.
Last warning. That was 9. So this one.
All right, fuck off and die, you pervy little shit. Creepy bastard must have a death wish or something.
fucking take it. I'll fucking take that. Wow, that was amazing. Oh, the loading icon's changed as well. Loading icon's changed to Kaine running. Right, now I'm going to skip this. I'm going to go and find a save point. That was incredible.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god. Oh, I didn't realize it was that. You know, there was the reason behind the 10 things for the trophy. Yeah, there's the reason for it. Right. Even her dodge 4 was more impressive than NieR's. She runs a bit like Naruto, though. She definitely does the Naruto run. A new save file has been unlocked. Your save data up to this point will be temporarily unusable. Up to this point. Oh, it's giving me back my level. I'm level 56 again. It's giving me back my stats from before I did this. Ooh. And it says Kaine. Total playtime 50 seconds. Ooh. Well then. That's what's it cost. And there's, hang on a second, what? No, there isn't. There's no difference in the title screen after starting that. So, well, there we go. That's the start of Route E. That's the start of the absolutely 100% brand new content that is not even in the original version. I mean, excuse me. I mean, I say like it's... I say it like there's, like, you know, there's been no new content, but, you know, Louise was, as far as I recall, Louise was not downloadable content at all. That was purely for NieR Replicant. You getting big Untitled feels? Wasn't genocide now. I don't think Kaine is going to go and kill everyone. Don't think that. No, that's not like Kaine. It's not like her at all. She only kills people who she feels are deserving. And to be fair, most people, you know, she could kill quite a lot more people than she did. She didn't actually kill really anyone apart from, you know, helping eradicate the area, but they deserved it. But yeah, so there's that. That's going to be happening next stream. Or next session. Yeah, next week. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. It'll give me at least another extra week to get this PS2 emulator stuff sorted out. Which I'll do at some point this week. I don't know when. Maybe Wednesday. Maybe between streams. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to do it. But yeah, need to get the BIOS done from my PlayStation 2. Need to find out how to do it as well, because I've seen... I googled it briefly, and one of them said do it with a USB flash, and another said do it with a wired connection. I've got both. I just don't know how it wants it to be done. So yeah, hopefully I don't need to do anything like connecting it to a monitor or anything, because I don't really think I can. I actually don't think I could hook that up to a monitor, because I don't think I have anything that does it. Unless maybe Fox's TV might have a connection. Might. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be leaving things today. Another PC edition where it deletes your save and flow use it. Oh. Didn't even know that. Didn't even know that. I've only, like, I finished Undertale once on Pacifist and got partway through on Genocide and just stopped. So yeah, I don't know about that part. But yeah, so I'm going to be leaving things for now. Thank you all very much for coming along. It's been fun. Got through... Speedrunned most of NieR than I was expecting it to. Took up a lot more time than I thought it was. I thought it was just going to jump straight into Route E, but I see why they do it. I see why they did that. I honestly do see why they did it the way they did. I mean, my only complaint was they could have done something like hint that towards the player, which they really didn't. They did not hint it towards the player that you could go and do that. Or that's the way to do it. But then again, it's a Yoko Taro game, they don't always show stuff. Excuse me. Don't show it so obviously. But yeah. Next stream is going to be tonight at 1 AM, where I'm going to be going back to Ghost of Tsushima, and honestly do not know what I'm going to be doing in it. Like, and to be in all fairness, I don't know what I'm doing most of the time when I go into Ghost of Tsushima. I just muddle through as it comes along. We shall see. But yeah, until then, thank you all very much for coming along and for your support. It's all greatly appreciated. But until next time, have yourselves a... Apart from fox hunting, well, yeah, fox hunting, definitely. Yeah. If I find a fox den, you can bet I'm chasing that fox down to pet the shit out of it. Fuzzy, cute bastards. But yeah, until then, have yourselves a good rest of your day, good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon. Whatever the time is for you. But until then, stay safe and see you later. Bye.